Hi, it's Candy. Welcome to the Art of Planning, where we want our planning to be pretty, to be powerful, and to be on purpose. And I wanted to show you today, I've been working on redoing all of my dividers and my page markers and all my accessories for the binder that I work out of the most, and that's my Franklin binder, and it's in the goldenrod color. I don't remember the exact name of it, so I won't even try to guess. But it's been a project that that has taken me longer than I thought it would because I've let it drag out way too long. I didn't take focused attention and time to devote to it, and that was a mistake. But we learn by our mistakes, right? And I was just getting ready. I'm one of those people that loves to laminate my page markers and my dividers. I am messy, and I know it will just save everything. So I'm the person that can be dirty before they get out of their house. I spill stuff on my clothes. I just don't want to worry about it. So I am going to laminate it. And I thought I wanted to show you this before I laminate, because when you laminate things, it gets that glare on it. So I was going to show you this, and I'll try to go quickly. But I also want to show you some of the resources in case any of you might be interested in them. So this is going to be the first divider. I'm going to try to do maybe some sort of dashboard. The other things, guys, is there has got to be a cutoff place. And I'm really bad about, I want to do this, or I can add something extra, or blah, blah, blah. I do want to put an acrylic or an acetate page over this. This arrow, which I love so dearly, is chipboard. So, of course, that makes it stand up a little bit. I don't know how the laminating process would go with this page, so I'm not sure if I will laminate this particular one or not, just because I don't know how it would do, and I don't want to take a risk with it. So this will be the very first one. I have double-sided each of these, even though the paper is double-sided. Okay, so if you get this paper, it's double-sided. I just wanted the thickness and the feel and the sturdiness that back-to-back papers give you. So I loved the way this one turned out. Now, for most of this project, I used mainly cards, and I used like project memory type cards. Okay, I should not have said that because I don't have any of those particular cards. Most of what I used were memory keepers, Kaiser Craft. I used a lot of those because the colors worked with my papers, but also with my color themes. So I will show you those in a minute. Okay, here is my first page. This is kind of a textured leather look. This also is chipboard. I kind of peeled the backing off of that a little bit more. I used a lot of the paper on paper because it all coordinated. And I made sure that I had a front and back decorated. So that's my first page. Now the other ones are over here. I've posted some of them on Instagram. You've probably seen those. Here's another page. I use quite a bit of washi. I used a lot of miscellaneous. I get a lot of the peachy cheap daily deals, and so a lot of the little pieces, a lot of the miscellaneous, a lot of stuff is just from that. I think a lot of these type of things are from that. These are the cards. Again, I just pulled a lot from miscellaneous, and again, I used the cards. I used the paper pad. Let me show you that real quick. This is the paper pad I use. It's We're Memory Keepers. It's called the Free Spirit paper pad, and I just fell in love with it. I do not remember where I got this paper initially. However, I'll tell a little secret on myself. As I was using this, there are 4 each of 12 designs, so you get a good amount of paper. However, what I knew after I started working with this was that I loved this paper and the designs and the colors so very much that I didn't want to be without this paper. So I got a backup. Now, that was hard to find. I mean, I went every place that I could to try to find it. And I didn't know if that was because that particular paper was older and they were phasing it out, or if it was because it was so popular and people were buying it up. I didn't know what that was. And I actually ran across that. Oh, when I Googled, that came up on Staples.com, which I had no idea that Staples carried paper pads. So, if that's news to you, write that down someplace and keep it in mind. Staples carries paper pads. So, I was delighted to find that out. I think I bought a paper pad or two since then, but that was a real surprise to me. Okay, here is another divider. I just had so much fun with this, guys. Like I said, I used a lot of washi. This actually, the Hope, Pray, Faith, and Joy, is a washi, which I did not grab and bring with me. But I think by now you guys have probably seen those. I just cut them apart and used them individually. This is actually another piece of washi, as is this. And that just all comes on this big roll. And I just picked out the ones I wanted, the color that I wanted, and used that. And then this particular one is a stamp that I used. So I just did a lot of mixed media with these, and I had so much fun doing that. That's kind of not in my wheelhouse, because I just had never done several types of media on anything before. That's another reason that it took me quite a while. But I'm going to laminate these babies and be done with it. Get them in my planner and be done with it. Okay, here's another one. I love that flame stitch background. Love that. Used another card and then used the angel wing stamp. You can probably barely see that because I used a light color and it's distressed ink. I love that too. Again, a tag, one of those little word stickers from a sheet. There and there. And then these are die cut arrows, a craft colored one and then a gold colored one too, which I love. And then some things that I had stamped out with scalloped edge stamp. So it really took me quite a while also to work with and play with, since I wanted to be more versatile than I'd ever been before. And then on the back, I just used some cards, some tags that I had pulled from some places, and then a lot of washi with it. And then here's another one. I loved these arrows. Those are, I don't know what they're called. They're like almost a heavy acetate. And I actually put those on with that E6000 glue. So it's not, maybe it's glue, I don't know, but it's that real heavy duty stuff. These would not stay on with a glue stick or glue runners or anything, so I had to put that on with that E6000. And this again, washi. Love this. That's washi. Cut words apart, put them like I wanted them. And these are the die cut feathers again. It was a pack that had orange, pink, turquoise, gold, and craft color in it. And then here's the stamp again. That arrow stamp was gorgeous. I love that. Here's the wing stamp again. Today, tomorrow, always, and forever. That was a page of stickers. It's just on that green background. And then this is the last page. So this was a card glued down, but then this was washi also, the noted with the gold foil background. So use that at the top and the bottom. And then this looks like wood, a plank, like either on walls or plank flooring that came out of the paper pad. And then I had a feather stamp that, oh, I think that is gorgeous. I love that. And I wanted a big one in the middle, and then I wanted it looking like it was stamped all the way up. So the top part of it, a big stamp, and then the bottom part of it the next. I loved that one too. and then on the back. And you know what? It was so fun to work with all the different patterns, because there was a time when you could get way too much of it going, believe it or not, because I know there's a lot of patterns going on that one. But I just loved, if you kept the colors right, it was fun to mix the patterns. So I had so much fun with that. Okay, now here's what I did with page markers. This I've got in here now is just a plain one. I have some extra plain ones cut. This is one that I did. And just, you know, just had fun with that. Just layered and layered. The back of it is layered. I will laminate that also. Here's some more that I just got cut. I didn't end up with a lot of this. I think I still have like 2 full pieces of paper in there, but I loved that one too. I just had a scrap that I just cut as much as I could and rounded the corners. I'll use that for something. I also loved this pattern in there a whole lot. Here's that plank I was telling you about. And I didn't punch holes in that yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. It's all ready to be a page marker, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. These are just some extra ones I've got ready to do something with if I want to. But like I told you guys too, there has got to be a stopping place at some point. And I know I have enough of everything. So here is one that is ready to go in and put to use. It's just another page marker. This was just a little card. It said love this, and it had blank lines. I just ran a piece of washi up, and then I used the black washi that says Grace carried me here, and by grace I will carry on. I cut that to fit how I wanted it to fit on the card, and then just put down another arrow. I love arrows. All shapes, all sizes, when and where I can use them. I love them. I don't find way enough arrows. I don't have large resources around here. The back I have left as is for now. And then here's another page marker that I'm just going to keep like it is. And then it can go down here. It won't stick above my pages. There we go. I know I fit those holes to go somewhere. So I'm gonna have to go just cut them just a little bit more. Yeah, I have to add another hole in there, don't I? So on the front of that, I've got to put another hole right there. Okay, and then on the back of it, I just put another card that says enjoy the little things in life. I just try to put something in there that will be helpful for me for the day as I go about my days, so I can be a better person and be more useful to other people. So and I just finished that. I just love the mix of patterns on that too. Okay, and then in the back was where I put my personal inserts that I just finished up. And I just made those staggered, and they will be at the top, so I can go to the top there. And then on my personal dividers, I kind of specified them at the bottom what category they go in. Believe it or not, I have enough in there that I can get confused until I get used to it, because I redid mine from working. Whenever I started in my planner, I did some inserts to see how they go. I have got to keep all of my things together and be focused and know where to go to get them, or I can get all out of sorts, not feeling organized. So as I worked and as I developed and as I scratched out and remarked and redid things, I was at the place where I knew how I wanted my next edit of my personal inserts to be. So this is my next edit, and I think I'm pretty close to getting them like I wanted. But at the bottom, I did put what section I wanted them in. So that will help me also as I get them used to being and living in my binder. And then you guys are always so inspiring with how pretty your pockets look over here. I have got to get to the point where I am as inspired and functional also. This is not always real functional for me. I did, for the first time ever, get me some sticky notes that will live in here, some cute ones. You've heard the old sob story about I never get to Target and never get anything done there. But it's true. I just, literally, the last time I was at Target, they had nothing. I have to go 120 miles to get there, and then I have to be able to get in there. And you know, it's just a shot in the dark if I'll be there when there's any product. And a lot of times there's not. But you know what? Boo-hoo. There's worse stuff than that, I guess. But I never get all that fun, cute, gorgeous stuff that y'all show on Instagram. So, anyway, you guys have all those cute tabs and those cute little notes, and that's something I'm going to have to live with. Anyway, so I've got some other things going on here. I did happen to find, and I don't remember where, it's actually a little Valentine's outfit, and it has, this is what it has, because I brought it in here, I thought. Yeah, I did. It had this heart along with these arrow paper clips, and it actually was a Valentine's thing. But I love the arrow paper clips, and I thought they would be so cute with this binder. So I bought that arrow paper clips. I bought the whole set knowing that I would use the arrow paper clips. So that will be real fun for the binder. This little, okay, time's up. This little flower was one of those sets that you get at Hobby Lobby. I glued that on a paper clip. These were just some things. I found a packet of them at Tuesday Morning. So these are cute, and I glued that on a paper clip. So anyway, that is about everything that I did. So it's all ready to go, all ready to be laminated, and it'll stay this way for a while because I love this style, and this is like my stuff. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will get back with you. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. We would love to have you subscribe and be a part of our little YouTube family, and I so appreciate your time watching, and I will see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.